Ambassador Factor.
What's up, all my movie-loving maniacs? This is your boy Thankful B of The Last of the Factor, and today I'm going to talk about Honey Don't, which is the newest film by Ethan Coen. I went to the theater to go see it, so let's review. So, Honey Don't is about a lesbian private investigator that investigates a church that is ran by a pastor that is running a secret drug operation. Now, this is, from what I understand, Ethan Coen's, I think, fourth or fifth solo film. But with his brother Joe, he also made Raising Arizona, which I've seen. I've seen Fargo. To my everlasting shame, I have not seen The Big Lebowski, which is sacrilegious as a movie fan and as someone from my generation, but I'm gonna get around to it at some point. He also made Intolerable Cruelty, which I've also seen. No Country for Old Men, I've seen. And yeah, those are the only Coen Brothers films that I've seen. And I did see Ethan Coen's previous work, Drive Away Dolls, which I thought was an okay movie. Aside from Ethan Coen, what drew me to this movie is the cast, from Margaret Qualley, Aubrey Plaza, and Chris Evans, which is, I'd say, another villain type role. And I always like seeing Chris Evans play a character that's not a goody two-shoes at times. Plus, I just like the style and vibe of this film, so that's what drew me into this movie. Now, how did I feel? I'd say it was a pretty decent hour and 30-minute little fun time at the theater. Now, they kind of hinted at it in the trailer, but this is definitely an LGBTQ story. I mean, it is a story about a private investigator who is a lesbian, and they definitely let you know that from the very beginning and throughout the film. But aside from that, this is still a very gritty and human story. And this whole movie definitely rests on the shoulders of Margaret Qualley, who is a fine actress in her own right, and she's definitely up and coming, and she definitely carries this film. Like, she was funny, she was serious when she needed to be serious, and there are definitely moments where, yeah, this is not a bitch to be fucked with right here. But at the same time, she is still portrayed as a flawed character. And Chris Evans, like I said, I just like seeing him in a role where he's not a goody two-shoes like Captain America, and seeing him as this over-eccentric pastor that's also doing some dirty deeds. It was just a joy to watch at times. And Aubrey Plaza, I'm not gonna say what she ends up being at the end of the movie, but she definitely also carries this movie along with Margaret Qualley, and they kind of form a little relationship. The movie's also not afraid to be violent at times too. In fact, one of my favorite moments in this movie was when her niece, she goes missing, and so she goes to the boyfriend's house and just starts barging down doors and just starts beating the shit out of him. And I'm like, yep, that's definitely relatable. Aunts and uncles, we don't have children of our own, but we will definitely bust down doors just to protect our nieces and nephews. But that's how I feel about this movie. Not too much to say about this movie. I mean, like I said, it was a decent hour and a half time at the theater. And if you go to the theater to see it, you won't feel like you waste your time. But at the same time, it's not the end of the world to wait to catch this on streaming. I'm going to give Honey Don't the thumbs up emoji. But that's it for the day. Have you seen Honey Don't? If so, let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is your boy Thankful B of The Last of the Factor. Stay safe, wash your hands, peace.